So, you've got your eye on a Wells Fargo credit card, but that one nagging question is holding you back. Is my credit score high enough? We've all been there, staring at the submit button, wondering if clicking it is worth the risk of a hard inquiry, only to get a rejection letter. Well, in this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on the whole process. We'll break down the credit score guidelines for Wells Fargo's most popular cards, the Active Cash, the Autograph, and the Reflect, so you can apply with a lot more confidence. First, let's clear the air. Wells Fargo doesn't publish a magic number that guarantees an approval for their cards, but based on countless data points from applicants, a very clear picture emerges. For most of Wells Fargo's best cards, they're generally looking for applicants with good to excellent credit. On the FICO score model, good credit typically starts at 670. So, you can think of 670 as the baseline to even be in the running. For your best shot, you'll want to be closer to the 700s and above. If your score is under 670, it's not an automatic no, but other parts of your financial application will need to be rock solid to make up for it. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty for their three most popular cards. First up is the Wells Fargo Active Cash card. This is their powerhouse flat rate card, offering a simple, unlimited 2% cash rewards on all purchases. Since it's such a straightforward and valuable card, Wells Fargo is looking for applicants who are firmly in that good credit tier. While some approvals are reported in the high 600s, community data suggests your approval odds get much better with a credit score of 690 or higher. Next, we have the Wells Fargo Autograph SM card. This is their no annual fee card that's great for dining, travel, gas, and streaming. The guidance here is similar, with most sources suggesting a target score of at least 670 or higher. However, based on user reports, the Autograph can sometimes be a little more flexible than the Active Cash. There are stories of approvals for people with scores in the mid-600s, but that's usually for applicants with a strong income and not a lot of existing debt. Think of 670 as a solid target, but an approval with a slightly lower score isn't out of the question if the rest of your profile shines. Finally, there's the Wells Fargo Reflect card. This card's biggest selling point is its super long 0% introductory APR period, perfect for financing something big or tackling a balance transfer. Just like the others, the general recommendation is a score in the good to excellent range, meaning 670 and up. But with this card, Wells Fargo might look even more closely at your existing debt. If you're already carrying high balances on other cards, they might be hesitant to give you a card designed to take on more debt, even if your score is good. Here's something you absolutely need to get. A great credit score doesn't automatically mean you're approved. Wells Fargo is looking at your entire financial story. Factors like your income, your debt-to-income ratio, and even how many other credit cards you've applied for recently are just as important. There are plenty of people with 800-plus scores who get denied because they have so much available credit elsewhere that the bank doesn't see them as a profitable customer. And then there's the relationship factor. Having a checking or savings account with Wells Fargo can be helpful, especially if you're a borderline applicant. While it's no guarantee, a long-standing account with a healthy balance shows the bank you're a reliable customer and could be the little nudge that turns a maybe into a yes. By the way, I have good news for you. You can check your credit score right now just in a few minutes with a trusted credit monitoring service. You'll get access to your full credit report, FICO score, and real-time alerts for any major changes, all in one place. It's almost free. I have given the links in the video description. Go check them out. So, how can you test the waters without risking a hard inquiry on your credit report? Your best bet is to use the Wells Fargo pre-qualification tool on their website. You can enter your basic information, and with just a soft credit check that does not affect your score, Wells Fargo will tell you which cards you might be eligible for. Now, this isn't a 100% guarantee of approval, but it's the single best first step you can take. It gives you a strong signal of your chances and helps you avoid a pointless application.